I just want to tell men and women it's not worth it. Just walk away. It's my son gone. I know everybody want a family. I know a lot of people didn't grow up with mom and dad under the same roof. It's not worth it. I would do anything in this world to have my baby back, to hug my son. My son was obsessed with dinosaurs. I just want to go to Walmart and buy my son dinosaurs. I did it every weekend.
In Baltimore, Maryland, a city known for its rich history and vibrant culture, a heart-wrenching tragedy unfolded within the walls of a family home. This is the story of Jacobi Jones, a 4-year-old boy whose life was cut short, his 1-year-old sister who narrowly survived, and the man responsible for the unimaginable violence, his father, Mark Jones. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Jacobi's family and friends. Today's case takes us to Baltimore. Baltimore, a city often referred to as Charm City, has seen its fair share of both triumphs and tragedies. With a population of over 570,000 people, it's a city steeped in history but also grappling with high rates of violence. In December 2024, the city's struggles became deeply personal for one family. Jacobe Marcel was born on July 23, 2020, one day after his mother, Promise Marcel. Jacobe exuded love, enthusiasm, and excitement from birth. Jacobe, who was only 4 years old, was usually cheerful, affectionate, and inquisitive. He spent the most of his time at home playing with his dinosaurs, all of which he recognized by their scientific names. He was quite energetic and would yell along with them during playtime. Jacobe had a humorous demeanor that left an impression on everyone who met him. He filled the room with laughter and dancing. He enjoyed attending school, where he was well-liked and easily made friends. He also enjoyed going home from school and educating his family on the day's curriculum. Jacobe adored his teachers and was enthusiastic about learning. He was a gentle and considerate young boy who always treated others with kindness and respect. Jacobe enjoyed filming TikTok videos with his family. He liked jumping, dancing, and having fun with them. He enjoyed being in front of the camera and would always raise his 2 small fingers in a peace sign when having his picture taken. He cherished his little sister, Peyton, and was a protective and caring brother. The Jones family lived in a modest home in Baltimore. Mark Jones, 30, had a turbulent past, with a criminal record that included charges of assault and other violent crimes. Reports suggest that he struggled with anger management issues for much of his life. Despite these challenges, he had moments of attempting to rebuild his life and reconnect with his family, but unresolved tensions often surfaced. Jacobi Jones was a bright and energetic 4-year-old who loved dinosaurs and playing outside. His younger sister, a 1-year-old toddler, was just beginning to experience the joys of childhood. Their mother, Promise Marcel, worked tirelessly to create a stable life for her children. Promise was not married to Mark but co-parented with him. However, their relationship was strained, and arguments between the two were not uncommon, according to neighbors. Promise had reportedly been trying to distance herself from Mark, seeking a better environment for her children. It was within this context of domestic tension that tragedy struck. According to the criminal paperwork, Marcel was sleeping in her bedroom with the children on Christmas Eve at her Rosedale apartment on Breslin Court. According to authorities, about 6 a.m., Mark Jones, who was sleeping in the children's room, entered her room and began arguing. Jones' little child, Jacobe, asked him to go, according to criminal documents. That's when Jones took a backpack from the closet and pulled a revolver. Jones then started loading the revolver magazine with bullets. Their mother and children were all in bed. The mother then heard a boom and felt the back of her shirt get wet, falling to the floor. She alleged that Jones then shot her son and daughter before shooting himself. Marcel said that she called the police earlier in the day, but they informed her there was nothing they could do. She didn't elaborate. According to the charging paperwork, the 911 caller heard Marcel plead, "Please don't do it," followed by multiple gunshots.
This is dinosaur. I just keep it with me. My brother went and got it. I keep it with me. If anybody trying to call me or something, the detective has my phone. I don't have my phone. Um, yeah, I'm just asking for everybody, even if it's $1. I know it's Christmas time this past, but I want to send my son away the best way. Like, if anybody can donate, I want to I want to try to do a dinosaur headstone for him if possible. Um, I want everybody to come, even if I don't know you. I just want my son to know how how much his mom pushed for him, and that his mom loves him. I'm still in the hospital. I'm not really okay. I'm not really okay. The man I was with on and off 5 years did this to me and my kids. Earlier that day, I called the police. This is my baby right here. My daughter, I still got a daughter. I got a 1-year-old daughter, but it's just hard, yo. I just want to tell everybody thank you who've been sending me prayers, who've been praying for me, who donated to my son.
An emotional funeral service today for a 4-year-old little boy shot to death in Rosedale on Christmas Eve. Police have charged his father with murder and say he also shot his young daughter and the children's mother. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren live on your corner in Baltimore County with a look at how this very young life is being remembered. Mike?
A terribly sad story, Denise. And the obituary for Jacobi Marcel called him the heart of his family. His mother said she wanted us here at the funeral today to highlight the impact of domestic violence, and she wants people to know who her son really was.
Mommy, you did your best, so now it's time for Jacobi to take his rest.
Loved ones remember 4-year-old Jacobi Marcel, shot Christmas Eve, police say, by his father, Mark Jones, who also shot his 1-year-old daughter and the children's mother, Promise Marcel. She had the strength to pay tribute to her young son.
And I'm going to keep going in the name of my son. I'm going to keep posting, repping, all that forever. Jacobi, forever my son.
Marcel fought back tears speaking about Jacobi, the inquisitive little boy who loved dinosaurs and brought joy to so many.
Forever my baby. And I miss my baby. And I love my baby. And I hate that this happened. I don't know why this happened to me, but it happened to me, and I hate this. I'm just angry.
Marcel told WJZ she called police just hours before she was shot. But because Jones lived in the apartment and officers saw no evidence of violence, and because there was no protective order, there was nothing they could do. She planned to get a protective order the next day, but by then it was too late. Today she spoke until it all became too painful to say anything else.
I gotta go sit down.
Jones remains behind bars facing murder and other felony charges that carry a life prison sentence.
We both laughed, and I would say, "See you tomorrow, Dino boy." He loved when I called him that.
Jacobi's teacher wept as she remembered the sweet little boy she loved like her own son.
Jacobi had a way of making me laugh. He was such a silly boy. I'm going to miss his smile.
Family and friends gathered around the hearse decorated with Jacobi's beloved dinosaurs as pallbearers took his tiny casket to its final resting place.
She needs a village to let her know that everything is going to be okay and we're going to be here for her.
And the family wants to thank the doctors and nurses at Johns Hopkins Hospital for treating them. Now, Jacoby's mom doesn't want anyone else to deal with what she has had to go through. If you need resources or assistance, you can always dial 988. Rest in peace, Jacobi Marcel.
The loss of Jacobi Jones is a tragedy that has left a permanent mark on his family, his community, and Baltimore as a whole. It's a painful reminder of the importance of addressing domestic violence and providing resources for families in crisis. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, please reach out for help. Together, we can work towards a future where no child has to grow up in fear. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.